Yeah, I don't know if you guys can actually see my stream, but I think we are back online. That's annoying. That's the second or third time that's happened. I'm wondering if that will happen less frequently if you are using one of those encoder things with your webcam. I am currently still using my iPhone for live streams, and that seems and that has been very good for me for most of the time. But I've experienced this couple of times, maybe 3 times now, and it does annoy me immensely because people have to migrate and I have to get up and out of the build and all that, and it's annoying. That's what it is. So it's not going to happen again, is it? Oh, I think it's good. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Cass. Thank you for that little update. Cass just told me that that she was the last one to leave. She thinks the other one, and that everybody should be here now. I hope you are, and I hope we will continue this little live stream without another hitch. God of Bricks says, "Do I win a prize for being the first?" Well, you win my congratulations and my respect. How is that for a prize? And it's great to have you here, all of you. I'm so happy that you actually came over to this new live stream with me, because it would be very lonely to sit here just streaming for myself. But no, it would be lonely. I would rather have you guys with me. That's a lot cozier, that's for sure. I don't know actually if YouTube are looking into some problems like this, and I don't know if they should be reported separately or if they notice them by themselves. I'm sure they have a list that's very long with certain mistakes and errors they have to correct. The guys at YouTube, so I'm not sure that a small hitch in a live stream like mine is too important to them. I think, yeah, I don't know how YouTube works. I don't know how they have what their programmers and such, how they all function, what they all go around doing. But hello to all of you, and hey, Wolf Productions, welcome, and Tayshawn Harris, great to see you also. Pocket UK, God of Bricks, LEGO Maniac, Carriage of No Return, and Galagade. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Cass. Thank you for putting the cat out. Robin Hall says they had a minifigure factory in the London LEGO store for 3 days this week. I believe it was the same machine that they had in the Copenhagen store. A minifigure factory. So there was a machine that actually produced minifigures in the shop. Wow. That's cool. I must say it's been very long since I've been to the Copenhagen Lego store. That's too bad. But it's actually pretty expensive to get there because you have to cross the bridge, and there's a hefty toll on the bridge. So it's not too often that I get to go to Copenhagen. But I've never heard of a minifig factory in the actual in the actual shop like that. But it does sound very interesting. So yeah, what was it? Robert Hall says you get to print your own custom torso. Wow, that's cool. They sold 600. Wow. So how custom? Like you can come down with your own picture, and then they'll do a custom print, or you can fiddle around on a computer with some graphics, and then you can make something from that. Or how does it work? Tell us, Robin. Tell us everything. We need to know. Yeah, good question, Carriage Return. Which design did you go for, Robin Hall? And we would love to know that as well, of course. That would be interesting, that's for sure. One of these, and two of these, and one, two, and another one I need. This one here. These windows here are wonderful, that's for sure. I really like these windows that go here on top. The decorations up there are really nice. I think for details, this the Parisian Restaurant is definitely one of the more interesting builds that I've done. That's for sure. Something like this. This is such a great idea. I would never have come up with this myself, but it's a very cool idea though. Blockhead UK says just text and some of their limited graphics, I believe. Expensive though. The minifigs were £11 each. Oh my, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. £10 each. But then it was custom print. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if anyone third party-ish or privately could make custom prints. I know that Brixtonville has a custom printed torso, and I don't know how he did that. I will have to ask him at some point for a detailing of what he has done to do that, because it does look very interesting, and it would be interesting to maybe fiddle around with something like that. There we go, and a small oyster shell right here, like that. Should go right here, and a couple of white croissants for the last part of the decoration. Now this is wonderful, just wonderful. I mean, how can you not like this top decoration right here? This window top is imminent. Somebody really used a lot of energy on designing this. This is just great. And I have to build two. That's just wonderful, because they are really great. So that's nice. And I managed to put it in wrong, of course. There we go. God of Bricks says, were you taught English by a South African? Because my dad says it sounds the same. No, I've never met a South African in my life. So so I don't know what it is in particular that sounds South African to you, but I take that as a compliment. The only South African, correct me if I'm wrong, I know is Trevor Noah, the comedian on American television. Isn't he South African? And he has a very distinct accent, and that's an accent on his English that's very enjoyable, but I have a very hard time copying that. It's always fun to play around with different dialects and such. I'm not very good at it, but it's always fun to do. And there's a lot of great things to do. Robin Hall says, have we discussed the Flintstones sets? Well, we have actually very early on in this live stream, but it doesn't mean we can't talk about it a little more if you want. I think what I gathered from the from the chat and from what I've read in comment sections and such, it is that most people seem to be on the fence about this set, mostly because people feel that the final Lego set actually looks worse than the original ideas submission. I haven't really formed an opinion myself on the matter yet, because I like to see things in real life before I form an opinion. But I would love to hear your opinion, Robin, if you have one. That is for sure, because we can always do with one more opinion on Lego sets. I think it's good. I mean, it's good to have different opinions. It's good to we can all learn from each other that way when we have different opinions. Wolf Production says Flintstone sets. There's coming a Flintstone set. How didn't I know this? This is a dream coming true, says Wolf Productions. Yes, there is definitely a Flintstones Lego set coming up. It was announced. The official photos was just announced this week. You can, I believe you can just Google it. It's a Lego Ideas set, and it has spurred some discussion on different comment sections and forums, I believe, and people are very, very split on how well they think it looks. So yeah. La Brique d'Adri says, I'm from France. Well, bienvenue, monsieur. Ça va? I hope you're all well. Brick Pasta says, I'm anxious to see Jacob's next city update after he finishes this. I'm anxious to see that too. I don't know precisely how everything is going to look with this build in it. Is obviously it's going to look better. It's going to look better, that's for sure. But I haven't really decided how to integrate it yet in the city, and I'm pretty sure that my layout will be dynamic to some extent. That it'll change. I am looking for a brick. Well, that's kind of obvious, but I'm looking for a brick I can't find. Might be the right word. No, but yes, I'm very much looking forward to that city update too. Both because I enjoy doing them, but also because I am myself looking forward to seeing how everything turns out once I add this into my city. Have I actually managed to drop something? No, I don't think so. It's one of those cases, where it's probably right here and I just can't see it for some reason. But I will do the old back juggle just to be sure and have a look on the floor. Luckily, it's a white piece and it should be relatively easy to spot on my carpet. No, I don't think it's here. I'm missing a 2x2 white tile right now, and they haven't been in here until now, so they probably aren't. They aren't still. So they should be here because the 3 others were here. So I would say that they should be right here somewhere. Alright, well, there's ways to do this that will make us sure that stuff is where it is. Sorting in the middle of a build video. How about that? That's how it is when you can't find a brick. Have to do something. That's how I usually solve a problem like this. If I can't, of course, I look around. That's for sure. But if I can't find a certain brick, I just start sorting everything out based on color and brick type, and then slowly but surely, I must, if it's here, I must eventually come upon the brick that I need. If it's here, of course. If it's not here, then I will know that, and that's also good. It's also good to know that it's not here. I might have a replacement. Hey, Brixtonville, we were just talking about you because you have a minifigure with a custom printed torso, and we were wondering how you did that, because Robin Hall was just telling us that he saw a machine at the LEGO store in London that actually made it possible for people to get their own custom prints on their minifigs. So we were discussing that and the price, and we were wondering, how did you make your custom print Brixtonville on your minifig, because it does seem very cool. And it might be something people want to look into if they can. So yeah, if you want, you could tell us. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. I am now 85% sure that there's a brick missing. I'm missing a 2x2 white tile, and no matter what I'm doing here, it doesn't seem to be showing up anywhere. I'll have a more close look at the floor, because that is my only guess right now, or I'll find a replacement and mail Lego for a new one. Well, that's annoying. That is annoying. I'll have to... No, I'll leave it out, because then I know where it is. It's not that crazy right now. Maybe it'll turn up if we keep going, and I'll put it in then. Oh, I need this. You know, I usually say that if you're missing a brick while building Lego, well, look again, because it is there. The quality control is better than the space shuttle. So yeah, it must be there. It must be there. Thank you, Galagate. Very, very perceptive of you. It's next to the other brick. Thank you. Your job here is done. Brixtonville says, to answer BB's question, I ordered the custom torso for my Sigfig at a German brick printer shop. Oh, so there are actually shops that specialize in that thing. Yeah, okay, so you can do that if you want to. That's pretty cool, actually. So there are shops where you can actually get stuff printed on bricks and hence torso. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It will be there, Jacob says Cass. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll see. It'll probably turn up that brick, or I will mail the Lego people and get them to send me a new one, because that's how I do it. And I don't know if you guys know, probably most of you already know, but Lego have a particular part of their web page where you can request new bricks if you found that there are missing bricks from your set, and it's free, completely free. You just have to fill out a form, what set it is that you've bought and what brick it is that's missing, and they'll send you one free of charge, and all is well. The only annoyance is, of course, you have to wait. It will take time for the brick to arrive, but once it's sent, it is sent. And even if it continues missing, maybe it disappears in the mail or something like that, they will resend it. I mean, they'll send it again if it goes missing. So that's the kind of service we like. I mean, I like that kind of service at least. So yeah. So should it turn out that this brick is actually missing, I will just email the Lego people and they will send me a new one. So no big problem there. No big problem there. Hey, Maris Bricks and LNC Bricks. Welcome, 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 my friends. Lego Maniac says, I accidentally ordered twice as much white plates as I needed for my turntable build, so you can have one of those if you need. No, I don't want you to give me extra bricks, Lego Maniac, but it is very kind of you to offer one or two to me. That's for sure. Very nice of you. But I think it's better that Lego replaces it than you, because it is Lego that messed up their famous quality control. Might have failed for once. So yeah, but we'll see once we are a bit further in the build. We'll probably see if we can find it. It might turn up. It's still a bit of a mess here, and yeah, maybe even I might even have put in something wrong, but I don't know if that I've used white tiles anywhere. And Wolf Production says, you have already 600 subscribers. You're growing so fast. You'll have 1,000 subscribers in no time. I'm not sure in no time, but I hope. And I'm not sure about 1,000 either. But I hope that it'll continue to grow. I've had a good week this week. The channel has had a good week growth-wise. I made a collaboration with Ben Bricks. And that really helped a lot. A lot of people migrated from his channel to mine, and that's always very helpful and very nice. Yeah, so that's cool. And I also released a Lego City update, and those are always very popular and seem to draw in some attention and a crowd. So that's pretty good. It's not that I'm going to do only city updates. I enjoy all the other videos that I make as well, so I will continue doing those, but I am aware that Lego City updates are the sort of crowd pleaser, and that's fine by me. I will do them on a regular basis. I'm thinking about once a month maybe, because that seems kind of cool for me. I don't know if another frequency would be better, but that's what I'm thinking right now, as it is. Hey, Ben Briggs, we're just talking about you. Yeah, that Ben Briggs is now in the chat, and that is the guy that I just made a collab with that was published yesterday. We're building the Parisian Restaurant, the 10243, and we are finishing it up tonight. Because I have really enjoyed this build, and yeah, I'm also happy that it's coming to an end, because it's so wonderful to see it completed. Brixenville says, do you think you finished the restaurant today so you can place it into your city soon? Yes, I will. And Ben Briggs says it's an awesome set. It is really an awesome set. I really like all those details that's in this one. There's so many funny small ideas and things that they've done that really impress me. There we go. And yeah, I can't believe that the guys who thought this one, who made this one up, are very creative people. That's for sure. I mean. Just these window frames up here are amazing. I would never have thought of this. That's for sure. This is amazing. This is just amazing, really. I mean, all these little things here and the oval around here and everything. It's amazing. It's just pure and simple amazing. I would love to have been able to do something like that. That is for sure. And a picture. We're building another picture. It seems that there's some sort of, I don't know what that's called. Some kind of artist living in this attic, and he paints some very cubist paintings, mainly consistent of the very sort of primary basic colors. That's very nice. Very nice paintings. Tayshawn says, this is my second favorite modular building. My first is the downtown diner. Yes. Oh, Rogue Transformations. Welcome, 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 my friend. Yes, I think what's cool about the modulars is that there are now so many different ones. You can have favorite ones. You know, it's not just one modular. You can have there are several, and you can have a favorite one. And I think people have different ones that they find are their favorites, and that's really cool. I personally think I have the three I find to be my favorites, which is the Brick Bank, Detective's Office, and the Parisian Restaurant. I'm fairly certain that those are the ones that I find to be my favorites. Not that the others aren't great, they really, really are, but these are the ones I enjoy myself. And now time for greedy. No, what I mean is, I'm really looking forward to seeing the next one as well. The garage was a very interesting build. I like that they're continuing the 1950s theme, and that they are doing that whole thing. I'm wondering if the next one will be in the 50s theme as well, or if they will proceed from the 50s in some sense. I don't know what they could do and how they should do it, but it will be interesting to see the next one as well, as it always is. La Brighterie, welcome back, my friend. Tayson Harris says, I got the downtown diner for my birthday in 2018. Well, congratulations. That's a very cool gift to get, I think. There's so much stuff going on this top floor here with all these details. It's actually very, very intense in some way. I mean, there's a lot of things to keep track of, which is why I might be a bit more quiet than I have been until now, but I hope that's all right with you guys. It does demand a certain amount of concentration to do this, but we will manage. We will manage. We will manage. So any of you guys know what the next LEGO Ideas set to come out is? The next LEGO Ideas set to come out. I know that there was some rockets, some space rockets in review, and was Steamboat Willie, the old Mickey Mouse thing, was that a part of this review as well, or how was that? I don't know. I haven't seen yet which one is the next one. I don't know if it's even been announced officially which one it is, but if any of you guys know, I'd love to hear which one would be the next. One, two, one. Ben Brick says, I think it will be Steamboat Willie. I think you might be right. I think maybe that's the one I have seen. I don't know what I've seen. I don't know what I saw. I think I saw a partial picture somewhere, but I don't know if that was just a full lineup of the things that went into review, or if it was a lineup of the things to come. I know I've seen a picture of Steamboat Willie, that's for sure, but I don't know. I have skipped a step somewhere very far back. Oh. It seems that I have missed a step. And that the step that I've missed is this. All right, well, that's what happens when you talk all the time. I should just learn to keep my mouth shut. It seems. Also seems that I've missed something back here. Yeah. These should be 6s. Alright, well, yeah, okay, so I've done this completely wrong. It's good to discover that now before I start to put everything in its place. Luckily, it's fairly easy to dismantle all this. Yeah, it was bound to happen at some point. I hadn't really made any mistakes yet of any noticeable degree, but finally we came to a point where I did make a mistake. And this was it. It'll probably happen again someday, but maybe even tonight. Who knows? But here we are. And yeah, there we are. This should be it. Now I can do, yeah, there we go. And there we go. And then I need some of these. Da, da, da. Oh, we are getting La Brique d'Adri has asked everybody to announce their favorite Lego set in the chat. That sounds like a wonderful idea. I see somebody saying the 928 spaceship. That's a classic spaceship. It's called the Space Explorer. And Wolf Productions don't know what his favorite set is. I can totally understand why. There's so many great sets out there. That's for sure. It's so hard to pick just one. There are very many good sets, that is for sure. I think we have just reached a point where I am more or less back at where I should be after having corrected this small mistake. Yeah, we are here now. So we'll do this. Yeah, well, it was bound to happen at some point. Do 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 do. So I'm here now. Alright. And I have put in this one. And alright, yeah, cool. So now I know where we are. Sorry. Rennie's the Space Guy says that his favorite Lego set is every set with him in it. The best song ever. I don't know which song that was. What song was that? Which band? Who played it? When did they play it? And that's it. All right, 3 of these. Is it 3 of these? I did say 3 of these, but that doesn't mean they'll show up. What? Again? Surely, no. 1, 2, and 3. Surely, no. I just thought another brick was missing. Then I would start to get annoyed because that's and the green one, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. There we go. My favorite song is definitely Spirit in the Sky, an old classic. Yes, I remember that one. That's for sure. Galgate says, when is the Lego Movie 2 out for you, Jacob? I think it is actually out now. Haven't seen it yet, though. And I'm not sure I'll make it in the movie theaters. I am quite busy at the moment, and the movies aren't exactly on my top priority right now, but I will see it at some point. I will watch it at some point, that's for sure. I don't know if I'll, as I said, I'll catch it in the cinema, but I do have an excellent television myself, so I can probably watch it there with no less satisfaction. Yeah, so that might end up being the solution for that. I need 2 of these. 1, 2. And 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. And here. Jay Sean Harris asks Ben Briggs, do you want to make a skyscraper in your city? And Ben Briggs is answering, I think Ninjago City will be my largest build for now. I'm not sure whether a skyscraper would look that well in my layout or not, but one day I will definitely try one. Yeah, skyscrapers are always an interesting way to go about things. I think it does seem to have gained some popularity out and about. I've seen JC of Small Brick City has done his share of that and is continuously doing his share of that, which is quite cool. And I think I've seen others out and about. There's a guy who's building a cross section of New York. It's not very big in the sense that it doesn't have a very big footprint, his layout, but it is very, very impressive as it is very, very realistic, and he does this great New York style. I don't remember his name now, and I don't remember the channel's name, but it is very cool. Probably you can look up New York in Lego or something like that on YouTube, and you'll find it eventually. But he has built some very impressive skyscrapers, many stories tall. That is really cool. So if nothing else, it's impressive for the size, and of course there's always MRN Bricks or Mario's Right Knot, which might be most well known for his mega builds. I've had the pleasure of interviewing him on my channel some time ago, and he was a very nice guy, and I really enjoyed that. And he does these wonderful mega builds where he I don't know how many bricks he uses, but it's just immense. If you haven't seen that, you should really go check out MRN Bricks. You should find that. That's really impressive. That's skyscrapers for you. He does a lot of that, and he started to light everything up as well. Ben Brick says live builds always lead to live building. Live building fails. Trust me, I know. Yeah, you're pretty sure you're right. Plenty of inspiration for your city brick bakery from JC's latest video. I haven't seen the latest one. That man puts out so many videos. I don't know how he finds the time. It's really impressive, that's for sure. I don't know how he does that, but yeah, I haven't watched his latest one, but I have watched many of his later ones where he is sort of giving his 2 cents about how to make a city in a very small space. He has until now been talking about his city as a small brick city, so what he must be talking about now is a smaller brick city or something like that. He has just constructed a city that's only based on 4 base plates of 32 by 32, so that's actually pretty impressive, I'd say. And it does look interesting. It does look very interesting, and I like the way that he does that, that's for sure. It does. Some of those things does remind me a lot of the ideas I have for some of the things I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, so yeah, definitely gonna have some inspiration from that. That is for sure. And I can see already now there is some overlap in some of our ideas. So yeah, but that's cool. That's very cool. He does do great stuff. That's for sure. Benbrick says, maybe I get to 1,000 subs on my 2nd YouTube anniversary on April 10th. I know that's a big goal, but it would be awesome. Yeah, I see that happening. You are, as far as I know, you're at 850, 860 right now. So that's 150 in, so you said 10th of April? So that's 150 in a month and a half, or nearly 2 months actually. I think that should be doable. That should be doable. If you can keep up the steam, then definitely you'll hit that mark, that's for sure. And in on your 2nd year anniversary on YouTube, that's pretty impressive actually. That's pretty quick. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Very impressive. I hope you'll reach that goal. That's for sure, because that would be very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'll be crossing fingers for Ben Breaks, that's for sure. I hope we all will. The thing is, if everybody subscribed to everybody would be way beyond 1,000 subscribers, and we could all enjoy whatever benefits that would bring. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Yeah. Your feed would be filled with clutter if you subscribe to everybody. That's for sure. But yeah, well. We're getting closer and closer to the roof. I'm actually looking very much forward to building the roof in this one, because it is an interesting detail about this this build is the roof. Roofs, in my view, has tended to be somewhat flat in most of these modular builds, and I'm not sure that's something I necessarily like very much. This one, however, does seem to have a little different take on the whole roof situation. So very much looking forward to building that. That's for sure. It's what is it that I want to say? I want to say that the modulars that's been no, isn't true, is it? Have I just there? No, there it is. All right, I thought there was another brick missing. It seemed to be a thing now. No, what I meant to say is that the modulars that has come out until now have mostly been very, very Americanized houses, in my view. Those, especially something like the brick bank and the detective's office are, to me, in my eyes, inspired by a certain American style of building. So yeah, I would love to see more like this one, the Parisian Restaurant, which is much more European in its look, which would be very interesting to have more of, I think, because there are great differences between European buildings and American buildings. That is for sure. Benbrick says, there are so many great content creators out there that can give you so much inspiration. Love to watch all of them, indeed. Wolf Production says, good luck, Benbricks. I hope you'll reach 1,000 subscribers before the April 10th. Agreed very much. Best of luck to you, Benbricks. I think it's doable, that's for sure. It's very, very doable. I think you can reach that. You can reach that. I think that's very possible for you. Tayshawn Harris says, whenever I get to 1,000 subscribers, I might do a face reveal, but that is a long way to go till I get there. Well, 1,000 subscribers is always a long way to go when you start at 0 or 1. I think most YouTubers realize that very, very quickly. Actually, increasing your subscriber count is hard work, and so it's not something that just happens. So all those people who has a steady incline in their viewer in their subscription counts have done some hard work. I can guarantee you that. So and that's and this. Ooh, this is nice. I like these angles here and how it's capped off with this grey piece here, like that. That's pretty nice. I like that. I like that very much. And this one here, and this one here, and like this. All right. CD Briggs, welcome, my friend. And you says, oh no, I'm so late. I don't have Wi-Fi and didn't get the notification. I'm at another LEGO setup. Oh, that's sad. But well, there'll be more live streams if that's any consolation to you. Yeah, we're not completely done with this one yet. There is still a roof to go, and even though it does look kind of finished at this point, I am pretty sure that there's still some work to be done, because this is not finished yet. This is still lacking a lot of roofing, and I am fairly certain that brick that I was missing earlier will not turn up. It is gone. But once I turn off the camera, I'll do a more thorough search in this office to see if it's here, and if it's not here, I will, as I said earlier, contact LEGO and have them send me a new one. I can forgive them for that. I mean, they send out thousands of LEGO sets every day, and they do try to have the best possible what do you say? The best possible quality control. But sometimes, you know, sometimes something will slip, and that's just what probably happened here. That's how it is. That's how it is. I'm not gonna fuss too much about it. Just saying that I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. CD Brick says, next is not the fun part, Brick Bakery, the roof. It was really frustrating for me. Jacob, did you see Daryl's supersized assembly square today? Galagate asks. Yes, I have seen most of the process. I haven't seen his video today specifically, but I have been following the process of building it, and I think it's very impressive that he has actually done that. And I think when people do stuff like that, it always amazes me how they can actually sort of keep track of everything. I would have lost my bearings in no time and haven't given up on everything very shortly, I'm pretty sure, because that is a big job. That is a very big job. Yes, I think I've started the roof now in earnest, and I've just been warned by CD Brixton this part can be a bit frustrating, but we'll see. I am faring with caution here because I have heard this elsewhere, that this part of the build can be a bit tricky, but I hope it'll be all right. I hope it'll be easy enough, but that's just me hoping. I don't know anything about it yet. So we are going to say 15 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. CD Brick says, hope everybody's having a great day. It was my birthday yesterday and I got the Brick Bank. Well, congratulations on your birthday, first of all, and congratulations on getting the Brick Bank. It's a wonderful set. I really liked building that one. I really liked all the stories that's in this one. You can really look forward to a wonderful build. Yeah, and the flooring inside on the ground floor is really great. I really enjoyed that, and yeah, a lot of great details in the Brick Bank. So really, yeah, enjoy that one, and I'm very happy for you that you got that. That's really cool. Congratulations, CD. Congratulations. All right, Ben Bricks, I'll see you later. It was very nice of you to come by. I always enjoy your company, so please have a very nice weekend. And yeah, I hope I'll catch you some other time. Yeah. So we are moving ever so slowly towards the end by building this roof. It's a bit interesting because when I look at it now, it mostly looks like a skeleton of some sort from a big fish or something like that. It doesn't look like a roof. I bet stuff is going to happen in just a second where it turns into more like a roof. And then 15 of the shorter ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oh, this is gonna look very good. I like how the angles of these slopes are not entirely the same, so it has a certain dynamic look to it. That's very nice. I really like this. Again, somebody really thought long and hard about this build, that's for sure, because there's so many great details going on here, and I really enjoy all of them, that's for sure. That is for sure. Ah, this is great. This is great. I really love this. Love this. I really like this. You can see the... Yeah, that's cool. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Really enjoying this. Here. And here. And a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hello, the Lego pieces. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 my friend. I hope you're doing well and that this is a great Friday for you. And I hope it'll be the start of a great weekend as well. Now, you guys might know that I do have an Instagram account. And if you don't know, you can check it out. Of course, I post pictures daily. Oh, just a second, I have to focus a bit here because this can be a little iffy, I think. Alright, this isn't necessarily easy. Oh, there we go. Good talk. That's good. I was saying I have an Instagram account you can check out. I post pictures regularly. Daily, almost daily. I do miss a day or two once in a while, but usually I do present pictures there every day. I also have a Twitter account where you can follow me as well. I post mostly the same stuff there as I post on Instagram. So if you're following me on Instagram or on Twitter, you are 80% of the time you're getting some of the same content. So you don't have to follow me everywhere, but you can, and it's entirely up to you. There is also a Facebook page which I have set up. Now the Facebook page might be something I will revise. My 1-year anniversary is coming up in not too long, and that means I'll be considering doing certain revisions for my channel, because you know, now I've been doing this for almost a year. April 13th will be the first year anniversary for this channel, and I've been doing it for a year now. And when that comes around, I'll be starting to try to optimize certain things. I'll try to optimize my video recording and editing, and I will also try to optimize my social media outlets. So I am actually thinking about discontinuing my Facebook page. It hasn't really taken off, and I find that Facebook isn't necessarily the best place to share your work, in the sense that it doesn't seem that your work that whatever you post on Facebook doesn't seem to sort of flow out anywhere. Whereas if you post on Twitter or on Instagram, for instance, it does seem that there's a certain dynamics to the whole when you post something, it actually travels somewhere, and there's a chance that other people than people you know will actually see it, and that doesn't seem to happen on Facebook. So I am seriously considering discontinuing my Facebook page for this YouTube channel. However, I will be keeping both the Twitter and the Instagram account. It's mostly a question of me trying to sort of prioritize my efforts. And trying to sort of manage the resources I have. It's not like I'm made out of time. I can't do everything all the time. Even though that would be nice to be able to do everything all the time, that's for sure. But I can't. So yeah, the Facebook page might be going at some point. Yeah, so that's just a little tidbit for you. Did we just disappear again? I don't hope so. No, it's not frozen. I just thought the stream froze again. And congratulations to Adri. Very, very nice. And welcome, GJ Bricks. Welcome, 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 my friend. Good to see you here. There's we are still building the Parisian restaurant, and we are nearing the end of this build. I have really enjoyed it, to be honest. There's so much stuff going on in this set that it's wonderful. And sorry, just a sec. And yeah, we are, as I said, coming to the end ever so quickly. There's just a few more steps to go, and it'll be done. It's been a great ride with this one. I really enjoyed it. I've only had one minor problem with these windows up here. There was a step that I missed for some reason, and yeah, that's the only major mistake I made as far as I know. So that's pretty good. I think it went better than when I built the brick bank. I think I had to go backwards farther then, but I think I was less experienced in making sets back then, because back then I didn't know that that the that leftover bricks could never be more than 1x1s. I thought they could be every type of bricks. So so I was actually sitting around with a 2x1 plate at some point that I hadn't put somewhere, and I thought it was actually just a sort of legal extra brick, but it wasn't. So yeah, that was my experience with building the brick bank. But that was the only mistake I made that back then. But I haven't yet made any mistakes like this in this one, and that is really, really cool. Yeah, see you later, CD Bricks. It was great to have you here. I hope you'll have a great weekend, and that you'll get to build that brick bank. It did sound very cool, that's for sure. The brick bank is a wonderful build, I think. I really had a lot of fun building it. So, well, CD Bricks, but I am staying to stop spreading rumors. So you're not going, you're staying. All right. Well, stick around then. So this is another one of these. That's, as I just said before, these big builds do get repetitive at some point, and we've just hit that point for this one. I think this is a bit repetitive. Luckily, it isn't a big step that's to be repeated, but it is there, and that's plenty. That is plenty. Plenty, plenty, penny. So yeah, what suggestions would you guys give? Now, I just told you that my YouTube channel is coming up on its 1 year anniversary, And I was wondering if you guys have any suggestions or ideas for things I should do or revise. If you do have anything, please let me know, because I would love to hear it. I'm always open to suggestions. I might not follow every one of them, but I'm at least always curious to hear what people have to say. And it's actually easier to accommodate people's wishes if they tell you about them, which could seem kind of obvious, but it's not always that obvious actually. So please, if you have any suggestions or ideas or anything like that, please let me know, and I will be happy to. To listen to it. Let's see if I can do anything of the sort that you are asking. Hey, Talking of Bricks, welcome, my friend. We are still building the Parisian Restaurant. Make a real-life brick bakery cake and then eat it, brick bakery. So that's what you would like to see. I'm not sure that I am too much into eating stuff on camera, but building the brick bakery cake of real cake, baking the brick bakery cake was actually something I had considered once in a while, and I might do that at some point. It would be mostly a gimmick thing. I think it doesn't have too much to do with Lego, and I'm not sure my core audience is very interested in baking, but it is something I would consider doing, just because I would think it would be fun to do. That is for sure. Well, sleep tight, Maris Bricks. It was good to see you. Blog UK says you can see all that info with Creator Studio, but you need to look at your account on the website, not on a phone app. Oh, somebody was asking about info and about statistics and such on their channel, and that's true. If you want to look at the analytics or statistics for your YouTube channel, you have to go to Creator Studio, but you have to do that from a computer, be that PC or Mac. That should be fine with both. And you have to go check when you click that little logo in the upper right corner of your screen. If you click that, you can click on something that's called Creator Studio, and what that will do is that'll lead you to a page that is called Creator Studio, and on that page there are different tabs on the left hand side, and one of those tabs are called Analytics, and if you go there you can see different statistics for your channel. Now be aware that not all statistics are express anything particular. They are just statistics. They are not necessarily real world, in the sense that the statistics could seem to be one thing, but if you do calculations in another way, they can do another thing. So please don't get upset if your statistics looks odd, weird, or inexplicable in some sense. It's probably just because YouTube calculates them in a specific way. GJ Bricks, Brick Bakery. There's a mobile app that's quite good and addictive too. A mobile app for what? Stats. What's that called? What's that? I see. Like this. What's that app called? Is it called anything in particular? I would love to know about it. Oops. I need this. Oops. there we go. A little mishap here. See that I've built the explosions very nicely in this one. An app called YouTube Studio. I use it and it's very helpful. Oh, that sounds cool. So, and what does that do? Does it give you the lowdown on the stats or what? Sounds interesting. I better have a look at that at some time. YouTube Studio. Yeah, alright. Sounds interesting. Might be very useful. Oh, like this. Ah, I get it now. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like this part of the roof actually with these windows in it. This is nice. This is very nice. I like this. This part of the roof is great. Really great. I'm continually amazed by how well put together this build is. We are very close to the end now. We have to add the roof to the restaurant and it's looking awesome. And we have to add these things here. I'll just bring everything to the foreground. CD Brick says, see what I mean, Big Bakery, with being frustrating. Yeah, that's true. There was a bit of frustration there. I don't think it was too bad though, but I can see what you mean. So it's a bit hard to see. I'll just point the camera up a bit. You can see it a bit better. Wow, there we go. And this is me. Hello. Maybe a bit down again. Maybe that's a bit too high. There we go. Better. I won't fiddle anymore. You'll be able to see it on my next live stream. And most of you probably have this set anyway, so you can probably just watch it right at home at your own convenience. Now I'm just putting in these last greenery parts here that has grown everywhere on these overhangs here. There we go, that's one. And another one. So that means that we are coming to an end of tonight's live stream. It's been a pleasure having all you guys around. Really enjoyed this little build. It's a wonderful set. I highly recommend this as a modular if you want to buy a modular and haven't bought this one yet. I can only recommend it because it is very, very nice. It has some very nice details and it looks so wonderful, that's for sure. I'll just see if I can get you a bit of a better view like this maybe, and I can put it on the back also maybe a bit, and you can have a final look. So yeah, that is all for today, my friends. I have really enjoyed having you all around. Remember to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, and please leave a like on this video. It really helps out the channel, and if you want to, you can comment it on it as well. That is really wonderful. So thank you guys, and yeah, have a wonderful weekend. That's all for me. I will comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next Monday.